Hi friends! Welcome to Roots of Peace Yoga's very first online practice from my deck. These are my dogs, so this is Apollo and Luna just scooted by, so you'll see them throughout my practices online. So today we're going to do the first and the last sequence from the Swastha Yoga sequence that I normally teach in class. So those of you that are tuning in that are my students, this will be the first part and the last part. I thought we'd start off this first one a little bit light, plus it's windy today, so it's going to affect the sound a little bit, and it's a little bit chilly. So I'm just going to do a shorty. I figured that'd be a good way to get things off and running, so hopefully my dogs don't block your view too much. They are pretty cute though, so if they do, that's totally fine. Alright, so we're going to start on our backs in half corpse pose. Just like this. Luna likes to assist me, so this should be really funny. So pushing down evenly into the four corners of your feet, hands at either side. We're going to start with pelvic tilts. So dogs, you gotta move so they can see. Here you go. Okay. So inhale, you're going to arch your spine, and then exhale, dropping back down. Inhale, pelvis tilts downward toward the earth, belly pushes up towards the sky. Exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten, pushing your vertebrae into your mat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten. Keep moving with your breath, just taking a moment to warm up, get into your body, always focusing on your breath. We're going to turn this into 4-part moving bridge. So you've got the first 2 parts down already. So inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten. Inhale, push all the way up into bridge pose. Stay for your exhale. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten. Inhale, push up into bridge pose. Stay. Deep breath in, and slowly lower all the way back down. We're going to add your arms this time, so inhale, arch, flatten. Inhale, pushing up into bridge pose, reaching your arms up and over your head, feeling a nice stretch in your quad. Exhale, and lowering all the way back down. Keep moving with your breath, reaching back, and coming back down to the ground. Just getting your body moving. I'm going to get our hips warmed up and our arms. Do a couple more rounds. It's funny to teach talking to my camera. Good thing I like my camera so much. One more round. And lowering back down. Bring your feet up to the sky. You're going to, you can flex your toes, rotate your ankles. I don't know if you can see my feet. I might have off-framed them. Anyway, just taking a moment to feel the air on the bottoms of your feet. And then deep breath in, coming into happy baby. So making sure that your hands are on the outside of your feet, not the inside. So you want them on the outside of your feet, and you want to make sure that your hip joints are plugged in, feet are flexed. And if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can gently, very gently, pull down on the bottoms of your feet. You can rock your baby side to side. Just moving around, listening to your body. Tuning in to your breath. So deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, release your left leg, lower it all the way down. Half happy baby on your right side. Target area here should be the back of your leg, so you should feel a nice stretch right along here and in your hip as well. Inhale, full happy baby. Exhale, releasing the right side this time now. So half happy baby on your left. And you'll notice as you move through your practice that one side might be a little bit tighter than the other one. And every body is different. So your half happy baby and all of your yoga poses will probably look a little bit different than mine. Just listening to your body and feeling what is a good stretch and a not so good stretch. Coming back up into full happy baby. And in Happy Baby too, some of my students will do it like this with their toes together, and you can do that as well. Sometimes that feels better. So yoga is all about really getting to know your body. So keeping that in mind, a couple more breaths here in Happy Baby. You can tuck your knees into your chest, rock side to side, giving your low back a little bit of love. And then inhale, feet coming back up to the sky. We're going to do some core work now, so I know you're really excited for that. So inhale, right leg hovers just above the mat. Exhale, snap it back up. Inhale, left leg lowers, hovers just above the mat. Exhale, snap it back up. Inhale, right down. Exhale, up. Inhale, left down. Exhale, up. So keep moving with your leg lowerings and your breath. So engage in your core for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees into your chest. You can take your knees wide, closer, like pulling more towards your armpits, to give a different sort of stretch. Wiggle your toes, rotate your ankles. Always want to remember to work our ankles and our wrists. Give them some love. Okay, feet back up to the sky, setting up for mountain climbers this time. So you're reaching opposite hand to opposite foot. So we'll go right hand to left foot, and then left hand to right foot. So going opposites. Again, these are called mountain climbers. So going at your own pace and keeping in mind there are many different ways to get up the mountain. So if you go slower or faster, totally your call. It's your practice. Feeling the burn in your core. Getting your breath moving. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees into your chest. Good job, everybody. Rock side to side. Whew. Rest your abs a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to start to do some rock and rolls. So rocking back and forth. And then making your way up into tabletop, however you need to get there. So we're meeting in tabletop. Okay. So making sure that you're stacking your joints, so shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and we'll set up for some cat-cows. So inhale, lifting the head, dropping the belly for cow. Exhale, arching your back, pushing up to the sky, cat. Inhale, moving back down into cow. Exhale, rolling up into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And keep moving with your breath, staying present with your breath. You can go side to side if you want. My side body is always really tight, so I like to do my cat-cows side to side as well. But just keep moving at your pace, tuning into your body. We don't use our body to get into the pose. We use the pose to get into our body. So keep that in mind as you move forward. It's not necessarily about how the pose looks, it's how your body feels when you're in the pose. So one more round of cat-cows. Then coming back to tabletop. Pushing up into high plank. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, floating back downward facing dog. You can walk your dog out here a little bit. And knowing that your down dog is going to look way different than my down dog. So a lot of people can get their heels all the way down to the floor. I can't. So I have to bend my knees a lot because I want my chest to come forward, because I want a nice long spine. And you want your shoulders away from your ears and your shoulder blades spread apart. So every body looks different in their yoga pose. Deep breath in, As you exhale, you're going to walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, coming all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming back to high plank. And then we'll do one more down dog. Again, walk your dog out, give your calves a little bit of love. Moving into high plank. Dropping back into tabletop. And now what we're going to do is you're just going to sit back however you got to get there. Moving on to our backs, as I said, it's going to be a shorter practice today. It's just kind of a tester for me. So meeting me in half corpse, just like I am, feet on the floor, and then bringing your feet up to the sky again, and wiggle your toes, rotate your ankles. We're going to do some, we're going to write some W's with our ankles. So starting on the outside, working in, and just rotate your ankles so that you make frontwards and backwards W's. It's really good to get the circulation going in your legs. Now taking some circles with your ankles, going the opposite direction. Good. Okay, bringing the soles of the feet together, coming back down to the mat, reclined butterfly. Target area here will be the inside of your thighs. And in terms of meridians, in Chinese medicine, the insides of our thighs are a pathway for the meridians. So you have lots of different energy channels, they call them nadis, flowing through there. So this is a really good stretch just to kind of get all those energies going and freed up. Coming back to your breath. So setting up for ocean breath. So ocean breath is a full count of 10. Sorry for the barky dogs. Cars keep going by. It's a busy day. So anyway, so for a full count of 10, so you're inhaling through your nose for a count of 4, holding at the top, exhaling for a count of 4, and then holding at the bottom. So for a total count of 10. And I'll cue you on these. So eyes closed. Deep breath in through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. Inhale through your nose, filling up your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now bringing your feet to the outsides of your mat. You want to plant your feet wide, so coming to the edges, setting up for windshield wiper knees. So inhale, knees drop to the right. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, knees drop left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, go right. Exhale, center. Inhale, drop left. Exhale, center. Keep moving at your own pace with your breath. This is a good counter pose because we were just in reclined butterfly. So that's an external rotation of your hips. And so now we're just moving our hips gently, kind of counter posing, counter doing what we just did in reclined butterfly. So one more round on each side. And coming back to center. Inhale, full happy baby. Just taking a moment, checking in, seeing how things feel, doing your version of happy baby. Some people like to move during their happy baby. Others just like to hang out, be happy in their baby, whatever you want to do. It's so chilly today, that wind. Coming back down into half corpse. You're going to straighten your left leg, grab your right knee with your left hand and then drag your right knee over to the left side of your body, and then tee your right arm for supine spinal twist on your right. And your gaze can be up at the sky, or it can be over towards your right hand. Little extra stretch in your hip. You can gently pull down on your right knee with your left hand. A few breaths here. Nice deep breaths into the twist. You should feel it along your ribs. Again, always avoiding pain, and you don't really want a ton of discomfort either. You're just looking for a sensation. Coming back to center. Straighten your right leg, left leg bends, grabbing your right knee with your left knee with your right hand and dragging over to the right side of your body, and then teeing your left arm and looking over either towards your left arm or again back up at the sky. I'm going to look this way just so you can still see me, but your gaze should be up or to your left hand. And again, you'll notice it's different from one side of the body to the other, depending on where you've been and what you've done over your years on this earth. Nice deep breaths in your twist, squeezing out all those toxins, either from things you ate or emotions. Yoga can do all kinds of wonderful things for your body. Coming back to center. Making your way into wind relieving pose, which I think is kind of a funny name. So your feet are flexed, just tucking in a nice little ball. And you want to just gently push your tailbone towards the earth. You don't need to round it down, but just lightly tilting it downward. I don't know if you can see me. I'm starting to shake. It's really, really chilly out here, especially without socks on. So if you can see me shaking, I apologize, but we are almost done. Inhale, kidney rinse pose. So curling up into a nice little ball. Shoulders and head come up off the mat. You'll feel your back pushing down into the earth. Now I'm starting to get really shaky. Deep breath in. And exhale, lower all the way down into corpse pose or Shavasana. We'll do a little bit of breath work here. Just taking a few moments to settle into your mat. Eyes are closed, winding down. And any of the poses that I just did in this sequence, you can totally pause this video, hold them for longer. This is just kind of a good framework for us to start from. Okay, so taking a deep breath in through your nose, you're going to fill up. We'll do belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale, lungs, ribs, belly. So I'll cue you. Okay, so inhale through your nose, filling up your belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale through your mouth, lungs, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale, lungs, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale, lungs, ribs, belly. So for those of you that opened your eyes, you'll notice I'm seated upright, so you stay where you're at. This is just so I can talk to you a little bit better. So still in Shavasana. Inhale, belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale, lungs, ribs, belly. One more time. Inhale, belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale, lungs, ribs, belly. So I'll leave you here for a few more moments, just taking this time to really tune in and see how you're doing. The past few months have been interesting, to say the least, and so really being aware of your mental health, emotional, health and your physical health. It's very important right now, especially moving into the summer. We definitely want to stay healthy. So for these last few moments in your corpse pose, just being present with your body and seeing how you feel. Deep breath in through your nose, feeling your belly expand. Exhale out through your mouth. Then making your way onto your right side into the fetal position. Staying here for just a moment. And taking this last moment in your short but sweet practice this morning, or today, because you might be watching this not in the morning, but taking this moment to notice one thing that you do for yourself, for your health, and to acknowledge that and really hold on to it, and thinking about how you can expand on it, like what else you can do to make yourself happy and healthy. Bringing yourself up into a seated position, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me for my very first online practice today. It was a little rocky, it was a little windy, my dogs were kind of all over, but I think it went pretty good, and thank you for joining me. Namaste.